Hey everyone, Katie Vibes here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you see a big giant pile of squishmallows behind me, I thrifted like 98% of those. There's only like a small handful that I got at a store. The rest are stores. But anyways, yeah, I think 5 of them I got at like actual stores. The rest were all from one single thrift store. But if you're interested in seeing those squishmallows, definitely check out my other video, which is my, I guess, like a toy reveal video showing them off. And instead we're going to focus on the stuff over here. I do want to mention real quick, if I keep looking over there, it's because usually that's where my camera is. Instead it's swapped and it's on this side, and I'm continually looking over there by instinct. So I do apologize if it looks like I'm just like looking to the most random spot imaginable. I promise I'm not staring at myself. If I was staring at myself, I'd be looking here, not here. Any hoodle McNoodle. Sorry about that. So before we get into this, I like really battled with myself if I was going to go to any thrift stores. And that's because I'm trying to save money for one. I have some stuff going on that is gonna hit me in the stomach financially, so that kind of sucks. But I'm gonna be trying to find a second job to kind of help with that. But anywho's, yeah, so I'm trying to save money, and on top of that, I know that I need to sell more than I'm buying, and unfortunately that's just not how it's going right now because I tend to buy a lot. So I'm trying to cut back majorly on buying stuff. So I really battle with myself on going. Finally, I decided I'm gonna go, but I'm only gonna get something if it's something that fits both this criteria. I can flip it fast and for a good chunk of money. Something I'm making $20, $30, $40 profit on. Nothing, you know, $5 or whatever, not that. And nothing that's gonna sit for a really long time. So if it can fit both those criteria, or it's something I personally collect, such as G1 My Little Pony, really G2 or G3 as well, Monster High, stuff like that, then that was also something else. Or Squishmallows is another one that I collect. So things like that I was willing to grab. So I go, not expecting to find anything, okay? The last 2 times that I've decided to do that, I ended up walking out empty-handed, which is a good thing. I would rather walk out empty-handed than with something random I don't need. So I go in, and the very first thing I find is a bag of G1 My Little Pony. Not only that, it's a G1 My Little Pony, there's 3 of them in it, one of them of which I don't have for my collection, and not only do I not have it, it also completes that line for me. You know how there's like rainbow ponies, or there's unicorns, or Pegasus, or So Soft ponies, whatever. This particular pony completed one of my lines. So obviously I snagged that bag super fast because no pony left behind anyways. And of course I kept looking, scouring through stuff. I end up finding another bag. And then later I'm walking away and I find a bag just totally randomly placed where the DVDs are. So I ended up finding multiple bags of G1 My Little Pony among some other My Little Pony and just some other stuff in general. And some really good stuff. I'm really stoked about the stuff I found. I will admit that I did grab some things that don't fit all my criteria. So I'm kind of beating myself up over that. But I'm definitely happy that I went. So it kind of worked out in that way. So I'm going to show you the random stuff first, then we're going to get into the bags. I haven't inventoried the bags, so I'm going to kind of show you each particular bag that I got and then, you know, go from there. But first I'm going to show you the random, I guess, one-off items, if you will. So we have a little melamine. I can never remember how it's supposed to be pronounced. Basically, it's a type of plastic plate. It's by Zach Designs, which is, honestly, when you find these plates, 9 times out of 10 is by Zach Designs. You can tell because it'll actually say it on the back. Not sure if my phone's going to pick that up. But yeah, so we have Marvel. I am trying to up my inventory of boys' toys, as you would call them, I guess. So Marvel, of course, is one of those. So I grabbed this. Let's get to the My Little Pony stuff right here in just a second. So this is definitely something that I wouldn't typically grab, or I shouldn't have grabbed probably, but I saw that people were selling them for like $30, $40 online, totally incomplete. So yeah. Anyways, it's a 1980s little tights medical kit. And by the way, it is very dirty, I know. I did test it out though to see if it was just dirt that I could clean off. It is, so it's gonna look so much better when it's for sale. So you open it up. I just realized something. Okay, hold on, real quick. So you open it up. There's this little thing here. You can do this. These move independently, so you can do it however you want, or you can move them together, whatever. You can write here with the dry erase marker. This is a little cuff that you can actually, you take this part out, it's for blood pressure, and you squeeze and the little thingy goes up. So I thought that was pretty cool. But what I just noticed, which I somehow did not notice when I was getting it, I knew that was a door. Awesome, okay. So, obviously missing 3 items, but like I said, the other ones I saw, literally, like, wouldn't even have this, or, like, this stuff was, like, all, like, gone, like, the stickers were peeled off. So, yes, I am missing 3 items, obviously, so it's a little disappointing, but I'm okay with that. That's cool. I didn't know it opened up, so that was interesting. It has a little eye test there. So, okay, interesting. But yeah, there's that. And this I thought was pretty cool. The Lion King, the game. So, the only thing it's missing is literally the top to this exterior box. Flip it over. Oh, didn't realize that. Even had the instructions. So that's cool. Alright. So it's in this really cool box. It's kind of like Jumanji-esque box. By the way, my nails are disgusting. Don't know why. They've been super weak lately, so I need to figure something out. Also, I have a bunch of ink. I got a tattoo gun so I could learn how to tattoo, and so my boyfriend could practice tattooing. And yeah, the ink is like under my nails, and it's a bitch. Anyways, so yeah, very Jumanji-esque. When I say that, you'll understand as I open it up. Ta-da! Alright. So it has all this cool stuff. Like, here's like the little cards that you need. These little chip thingies, they actually go inside the hippos. You get 2 hippos, and you press the bird on top, and it shoots one of those chips out. Rafiki here is actually your spinner, so he goes on top of this. You spin him, whatever way his little staff is pointing. That's how many, whatever moves you take, or if you take a token, whatever. There's little backdrops. And there's, of course, the figures and everything, like Nala, Simba, Pumbaa, Timon. And yeah, so that's that. I thought it was really cool. And I also like that Nala was like incomplete, which surprised the hell out of me. Usually these types of things aren't, especially when you can just open them in the store. Like sometimes places will like keep them shut. I'm always nervous with that. I mean, you can return stuff within 7 days and blah, 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 but I don't know, still makes me nervous. But anyways, I was able to open this, so I was really surprised a kid hadn't gotten their grubby little hands on it, because parents don't like to watch their children in thrift stores and think that it's just a playground. Goodwill is especially great at this. I hate parents at Goodwill. Okay. Anyways, now that I've gotten that off my chest. Alright, and then, so I got a bunch of My Little Pony activity and coloring books. They came in this box here, which is actually G3.5. Bring it down a little bit. So I was actually pleasantly surprised to find out that it's actually G4 stuff. So one of these little activity books, might help if they're facing you guys, has been colored in, not gonna lie. But only with these, there's 2 of them which have 1 page each colored, and that's it. If anything, I'll just rip out the pages and keep it myself. But one of the activity activity books right here, I'm probably just gonna like include it for free and not count it towards the cost, because there's quite a few done in it. But otherwise, yeah, it's just a little activity book. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'll sell those probably in like little bundles. Maybe I'll sell them with figures or something like that. I also have some G5 coloring books for sale as well, if you guys are interested in that. Last one-off item before we get to the bags is this vintage umbrella. It's a Tweety Bird umbrella. So yeah, it works. It's nice. Got a cute little Tweety Bird figure at the end, and it's vintage. So I thought that was pretty cool. And for the price, I couldn't let it go, so I snagged it. And here we are. Alright guys, so we're going to get into these bags. I'm just going to kind of pull them open and just kind of dive on in. Because again, I don't even know everything that's in these. So this is like exploring it for me as well, not just for you guys. Open her up. Clip that. Some of the stuff I'm just going to either re-donate back, or I'm going to sell at the yard sale. Like there's like little like McDonald's toys, like new ones, you know, not the vintage collectible ones. Oh, it's from SpongeBob. I'm like, what the hell is it? It's Plankton from SpongeBob. That's interesting. Oh. Anyways. You're probably wondering, why the hell did you grab this bag? So I'm kind of just grabbing all like the cheesy stuff that's in it. Like this little stuff. Any Hoodle McNoodle. So here's a little McDonald's Littlest Pet Shop figure. So I'll probably put that with my, like a lot of McDonald's figures for Littlest Pet Shop. But the reason I grabbed this bag is for the little people animals and stuff. Wow, that sounded quite brilliant there, didn't I? Anyways, some of these I don't have. I want to have like pretty much one of each for my son. And then I know once he's older, I can resell them and put the money towards him in another way. So yeah, so I have a bunch of these. There's a bunch of different animals. Any that I do have already will be for sale, and I do have some of these. So if you guys are interested in any of these animals, these are the lettered ones, where it shows, you know, for the alphabet, and it shows an animal of that type, or with starting with that letter. Wow, I do not sound very smart. This is a Littlest Pet Shop, by the way. There's a little girl. Random Smurf. And then we have a couple more animals. So if you guys collect these, or if you just use them as toys for your kids, I have a lot of extras or duplicates for little people. So definitely let me know if you're looking for something specific, or I can just take a huge group photo, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while anyway. I want to, literally every single type of thing I have, I want to do group photos for. So like all of my 7.5 inch Squishmallows, all of my 8 inch Squishmallows, all of my G1 My Little Pony of one color, or you know, all of my G1 My Little Pony merch, all of my Barbie clothes from the 80s, etc. Just like everything like in very organized categories. So someone's like, oh, I collect Barbie clothes from the 1970s. Oh, here's all of that, you know? Yeah. Anyways, my 2 cents on what I plan to do. Not that anybody asked. Going into bag number 2, it's a bunch of 80s stuff. I got this because it's a bunch of Cabbage Patch. Now this isn't Cabbage Patch. I don't know what this is. This was made in Mexico. Sorry, I should probably show you guys instead of just looking at it myself, right? No idea what that is, who that is. So if anybody knows, let me know. So here's a little Cabbage Patch doll. It's very interesting. It has like cloth legs, but hard plastic feet, hard plastic hands, and a hard rubbery face, I should say. It's like hard where you can kind of squeeze it, but not easily. Then we've got like these little ballerina ones. Here's these. Oh, we got another one that has like the cloth body. And another one, little redhead. These are cute. I actually don't have any of these yet, so these are my first of these type. That's pretty fun. Oh, and another one. Then we've got more of the plastic ones. I remember having these as kids, actually. I definitely had this one. I might have had this one too, but for sure I can actually remember this. Would have never thought about it until looking at it right now. Looks like there's a bunch of like little pet hair on the bear. Like it's literally pet hair. You can just tell by like, I'm a former groomer of several years. I have my own grooming business. I actually stopped because I got totally burnt out, which everyone told me was going to happen, and I didn't believe them. But that's what happens when you work 7 days a week from sun up to sundown. With like literally like 20 minutes to an hour in between, and that's it. I screwed myself. But I do plan on going back to it someday. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it where I'm at now, because where I live, it's very far from everything. So I just don't think it'll be as profitable if I do it out here where I'm currently living. But I do plan on moving in the very near future, so I will be doing it once I do move. Anyways, moving on to the next bag, we have a bunch of vintage little Barbie figures. Obviously need to fix up their hair. This was all plastic, so I guess that doesn't matter for her. Got this one. I remember I had this one as a kid. We have a couple, yep, right here. We got a few more. We got this one. Oops, might help if I actually show them to you, right? That'd be nice. And also this one. And there's even a little Disney princess thrown in there for extra measure, right? All of those are for sale. Also, all the Cabbage Patch are for sale. I don't collect Cabbage Patch, so all of those will be for sale. I have lots of Cabbage Patch stuff. I have Cabbage Patch merch, Cabbage Patch clothes, Cabbage Patch dolls, of course. I'll put these guys over here. Alright. I have tons of the LOL OMG dolls, whatever you want to call them. The LOL little tiny ones, whatever. That's what this bag is. It's starting out with this gigantic thing. It's like a little backpack purse that you can like keep their coins in. This one is missing the bottom, unfortunately, but I might actually have a bottom for it, because I remember it came in like a random lot of stuff, but it didn't come with the big figure. So there's that. And then we've got an animal. Has shoes. Not sure if the shoes go to it, so I'll probably take them off and sell them separately. If they don't, if they do, then obviously I'll keep it together. We have this one. Now, I know these are super controversial and people have major issues with them because of how absolutely inappropriate they are for children, which, by the way, I totally agree with. I do not think any way, shape, or form this is appropriate for a child. So yeah, this one, most of them have little holes there, or for boys they have genitalia, which I don't think it's wrong to teach children about that. But when a parent doesn't know that, it isn't like written on the box like, hey, just so you're aware. You don't give the parent the chance to like teach the kid. I think that's really bad. Also, showing them in knee-high socks and crop tops and like spandex is definitely not appropriate. But I do think these are really cute and fun for adults to collect. I just don't think they're children appropriate. So I wish people would stop allowing them to be used as toys for their kids. It's totally different when you have like a folder with them on it or like a shirt with them on it and they're wearing appropriate clothes. But most of their clothing is crop tops, and they have lots of like little mini skirts. Lots of them have fishnet stockings, high heels. It's just not, it's not for kids. In my opinion, it's not for kids. Alright, I also got, I don't know if I'm going to take her out of the bag, I'm not sure there's really a point. This one, so I love these. These are rainbow high dolls. I'm obsessed with the black and white ones. I don't have any yet, but I would love to trade for some. I currently have the green one, brand new in the box. I'm not willing to trade her. She was the one that I actually really wanted. That was one of the colored ones. I might keep this one. I mean, she's pretty. She does have her shoes, which are monarch butterflies, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, if I could get these shoes in real life, I'd be the happiest woman on planet Earth for at least an hour or so. But anyways, so yeah, there's that. If anybody's interested in trading though, if you have some of like the black and white ones, I'm obsessed with them, so love to do that. Or I'd be interested in buying them too. Although I only buy things like in lots or like in bundles, so I wouldn't be interested in buying if it's just one, because it's just, to me, it's just not price wise worth it. But any hoodle McNoodle. Next bag. Oop, this tail is sticking out. I guess they couldn't fit it, so they just like, ah, let's pop a hole. So we have a Monster High doll, which is most definitely not in her actual dress. So this is definitely meant for a Barbie, if I can get it off. Just definitely does not scream Monster High in any way, shape, or form. And also, it just wouldn't fit this doll. Oh my god, this is too complicated. We're leaving it on. So anyways, here's this one. So I'm actually keeping this Monster High doll because I collect the sea monster ones. I think they're really, really fun and cute and adorable and blah 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 blah. Yeah. I won a G3 My Little Pony custom, and oh god, I wish I could remember her name. I can never remember her name, or I would totally give her a shout out right now. Absolutely phenomenal job. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyways, it was my first ever custom pony, and I actually had it designed after Perry and Pearl from Monster High. So yeah, I like the sea monster ones. So this little lady is staying with me. I just need her clothes and whatnot. Then we have some of the Ever After High dolls. So these aren't like the really, really sought after ones. These are kind of like the cheap versions of them. So I think these are better suited for toys for kids, or they would be really, really great for somebody that customizes and likes these facial shapes. So I know these are pretty big for people that do customization, so I'll sell them in a lot, probably with some others that are like this, that are like the cheap ones. The way you can tell is they have like the permanent outfits. Obviously the outfit is plastic, isn't going to come off, whereas like typically you'd be able to remove the stockings, you could remove the onesie, whatever, bathing suit, leotard, whatever. I guess onesie is not the right word for an adult. Also, they tend to have stiff limbs. While their legs often move, their ankles typically don't, and their arms generally don't as well. And you can see that's the same thing here. Her knees do bend, her thighs do move, but her wrists, her elbows, and her ankles definitely don't move, and she has the permanent outfit right here. The skirt can be removed though, but just that leotard is stuck on there. So there's that. Oh, shoot. Why am I just like stuffing those over here? I'm meant to be putting stuff back into bags so that I can price them. That's what I do when I inventory, and it's so much fun. Anyways, moving on to ponies. So, the first ponies are actually not My Little Pony at all, but I thought they were cute, and also in the bag, there was some stuff I could give my kid. Ooh, that is squishy. Oh my god. I was going to sell this, but I didn't like it. Manhattan Toy. No idea who that is. But Manhattan Toy, I like you. It's like a... See how slowly it's like coming back up? It's like a squish. It's like a squish'em. If you know what squishmallows are, that's what it feels like. It's super solid. Oh, it feels so good. So, I'm going to give that to my kid. Or keep it myself because I have a lot of stress. But there's this little Tykes train. Oh, wow. It was working the whole time it was in the bag. Kept going off. No duh, it's dead because... Oh, no, I remember. I finally turned it off. There you go. So it actually moves. Actually, good. So that's obnoxious. Didn't miss that. So yeah, got that for my kid. But I got these two. So they are the Disney Princess ponies. They're the brushable, larger figures, not the little tiny ones or the ones with the plastic hair. So I thought they were really cute. So I'm going to sell those together as a little lot, but you can buy them individually if you would prefer. Again, putting them over here when I need to put them back in the bag. But yeah, I thought they were really cute, really fun. Honestly, they're so cute that I'm considering keeping them. But I don't need anything else to collect, right guys? Somebody tell me I'm right, because I need to sell them. I do not need to keep them. Tell me I'm right. Let them go, right? Oh, anyways. Moving on. Alright. I want you to cheat. Stop trying to cheat, guys. Alright, going to this bag next. Trying to like open it without having to cut a hole. There we go. This bag's just bigger. So I got these little things. I'll probably just sell these at my yard sale. They're just little plushy things. But the real reason I got this, so we have a larger G4 pony. I have no idea who this is. I don't recognize that symbol at all. Obviously has a haircut, but hopefully I can style her hair and make it look nice. If not, I do have white. I just need a rehair tool. I just need to suck it up and order online because I'm never going to find it in person. But we have some G3 ponies. So here we have this girl whose name I cannot remember, but I know I have her, so she will be for sale. And then we have no, oh my god, I know this one's name. Sparkler, right? No, it's not Spark. I don't know. Here's this one. I definitely have her, so she's for sale. And this one, I think I have her, and I think I have her on display in my living room. So I have to go check. Pretty positive I have her. If I do, she'll obviously be for sale, but if not, I'm going to keep her. And lastly in the bag is another G4 pony. This is Rainbow Dash, and she is the Sparkle Pony version. Although they called these Pearl Eyes for the G4 line, which I think is really weird. They are totally Sparkle Ponies, but whatever. Putting everything back in the bag. You hag. I don't know. This is what happens when I have energy. Okay. It's great, isn't it? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna start with the first bag I found. I'll save the best for last, which was actually the third one I found, I believe. Or I think I went back. Anyways, okay. Let's start with this. This is the first thing I found when I got there. Ta-da! So some good ponies already. I'm all smiling, I'm all excited. Even though I already bought it. Like, still excited. It's still super duper exciting. Alright, so we have G1 Romper. So I do have a few of her, so she'll be for sale. Very pink tail. Hair is still pink. It looks way more white in the light right now. But up close, like me looking at it, it is very much still pink. I wish you could, I keep going over here still. I wish you guys could see how pink it is. Hopefully that helps a little bit. It is still very pink. It's obviously not as pink as her tail because you can see that, but it's still much pinker than it looks in the camera. So here's Romper. Then we have a Beach Ball. So I already have Beach Ball. This one's a little dark. I don't know if that's something I'll be able to fix, but hopefully I can still get her looking really nice. We'll test to see if her hair still changes colors. That's the fun thing about these. And lastly, this is the one I don't have, and now I do. So my Rainbow Curl Pony collection is finally complete. So there's that. So I'm very excited about that. Very happy to have her and to just have this complete. I don't know if these are factory curls, but they look like it, which really sucks because they're absolutely insane. So I kind of want to restyle them, but I also don't, because if they're factory curls, it'd be kind of cool just to keep them as factory curls, right? So we'll see. We'll see what I decide. Maybe I can like fix it without like totally redoing the curls. I will do my best and see what happens. But yeah, so that's cool. So very happy about that find. Like I said, that was literally the first toy that I found. Like I went straight back to where like they have like all the bag stuff, and literally like my eyes just instantly saw. Like I don't know what it is, mine is like just drawn to my little pony. It's kind of crazy. So then we have this bag. Now this isn't as exciting. It's not the most thrilling ponies out there, but still good ponies nonetheless. One of which I now have like 8 of for sale. So please, for the love of God, somebody buy Bride Pony. I have so many Bride Pony. It's insane. I have them in varying conditions. Some of them are very bright white, like near mint condition. This one's a little faded. You can tell she's a little bit yellow. She's not as white as she could be. I am going to be practicing sun fading though, so hopefully I'll be getting all my not as white as could be ponies white. And we have Mirror. Now this one, wow. Huh. I am definitely keeping this one for my collection. So this will still be for sale. I will still have a Mirror for sale. I do also have other Mirrors for sale currently. But this one, like, look at how good. None of my Magic Message ponies are this pristine on the outside. Like, that is beautiful on the outside. That's crazy. So for those that don't know, you can see there's a different princess under on this side, right? See how this one has like blonde hair, and this one's like, I think it's a witch with black hair, and And then there's like a princess with like blonde hair. I didn't know that because, again, all my magic message ponies are like screwed up there. Because what you would do is you would apply, I think it's hot water or warm water, and it would make the image change from what you see on top to what is actually beneath it. And they tend to chip off over time or just get stuck on one or the other image. So that's what's happened to all of mine. So to see both is really, really cool. So definitely staying in my collection. Then we have a Sweetheart Sister pony. Now, I already have this one, so she will be for sale. What I find so exciting about this is she has her earring, which with the Sweetheart Sister ponies, I'm sure some of you know, is quite hard to find. So very excited to see her with her earring. So there are those three. And the final ponies is a very exciting find. They will most likely be replacing the ones I have of these particular ponies in my current collection because they are white ponies. And they appear to be whiter than mine are. So, we have Mommy and Daddy. Mommy and Daddy Apple Delight, to be precise. I do think they are whiter than the ones in my collection currently, is what I'm trying to say. Wow. And so, yeah, again, they will probably replace mine. The ones I have in my collection, I know they're not yellow by any means, so they are still in very nice condition. I just think these are whiter than the white ones I have. So don't think the ones that I'm going to have for sale are, like, not good quality, but, you know, they are. They just aren't as good. But anywho, McNoodle, so there's those. And the last pony, I am not sure if I have this one. So this is a maybe not for sale. She may be staying in my collection. Another Sweetheart Sister, again, with her earring. So that's always very exciting. But yeah, I don't know if I have her. I think I do, but I don't think she has her hair. I will be rehairing that one, obviously, and selling it. But I want this one since it has the original hair. I'm big on, like, if it's, like, more original, I prefer it for some weird reason. I have no idea why. But there's that. And there's that. There's everything, which is a good thing because my alarm's going off because I was supposed to leave 45 minutes ago. And then I reset my alarm for an extra 30 minutes. I could do a video, and that's been going off twice now. So I'm 10 minutes past that new alarm. So anyways, I really got it. Oh my God, I'm sorry, earthquake. I gotta get going. Thank you guys so much for watching. My bra is totally exposed. Yes, I'm going to change the bra for this dress to help with that issue. Probably change my necklace because it's really obnoxious that it's just kind of like right there. Which sucks because it matches my eyeshadow. But what can you do? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. There's another unboxing or toy reveal video with all those Squishmallows, many of which are for sale, most of which are for sale, and most of which have their tags and are brand new with tags. So, if you guys are interested in Squishmallows, definitely check out that video. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it before or after this one, but just keep an eye out. You can always find out when my videos have posted, because if you subscribe to me below, go hit that subscription button. Subscribe, please. Thank you. But also hit the bell next to it. Click it one more time and you'll be able to choose to always be notified of new videos. Click that and it'll let you know every time I come out with a new video. So, yay! I plan on posting more and I'm going to hopefully today, if not today, then for sure tomorrow, opening my secondary account, which is going to be a lot more mature topics. So, it's definitely not toy content material. Anyways, guys, if you can support me there once I get it going, I'll obviously make a video here about that. But either way, thanks for supporting me by watching this. And if you're interested in anything that's for sale is also for trade. I love to trade, so definitely hit me up if you want to do that. And that's about it. Thanks guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. I gotta find something. I can't not do. Oh, now you can see. You saw what it was. You guys, you know what? Just have a good day. Thank you for watching. Blah 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 blah. And that's it. Okay, yeah. Bye. Oh my God, the camera's over here. Bye. Oh my God.